Narcan refresher, we were asked to come in and give a Narcan class. It's quick, it's only a couple of slides. This is the first step to get the recovery coaches certified as a trainer. Dr. Dan Muse is gonna review it. If he likes it, he's gonna go forward with it. If not, we'll have another date that we'll get together. For the officers in the room, you get this every year with your first responder and CPR, but we'll get through this pretty quick. Signs and symptoms. Straightforward, I'm sure the recovery coaches have this too. Blue tinge, limp, face pale, pulse, if they have one, slow, maybe throwing up because of, for what reason? Can anybody tell me? Syncope episode, blood pressure goes down, pulse is down, breathing's down. Passing out, choking, gurgling, the breaths we just talked about. Here's where we might have a little bit of difficulty. Is it an overdose or are they just really high? Really high, you can see there for yourself, the muscles become relaxed, speech slow and slurred, sleepy looking, nodding, overdose, deep snoring, gurgling breath. Breathing infrequent, if they're at all, pale, clammy, diaphoretic is what we call it, heavy nod, not responding to stimuli. What do we use to see if they'll respond to stimuli? I use the chest rub, but I dig in deep with my knuckles to see if this will wake them up. For the people that I do use the sternum rub on, 3-4 days later, they're still complaining about how their chest hurts. That's how far we want to dig into that sternum to see if we can wake them up. It's not just a little soft rub, it's a deep and tender touch. Narcan. Now, I know this has happened in Brockton, and I'm going to say across Plymouth County. Someone's passed out behind a wheel. Do we give them the Narcan sitting behind the wheel? Or we drag their ass out and lay them prone? Talk to me. Take them out, prone them out. Take them out, prone them out. Get them off that toilet, get them off that bed, prone them out, prone them out. Rescue breathing. We have to get more adapted to the rescue breathing. If they're not breathing or they're not taking a breath every 5 to 6 seconds, we need to breathe for them. Get that oxygen into them. The type of Narcan that you're carrying, I'm not sure if it has the atomizer, if you went to the 4 milligrams. If it has the atomizer, we give half up one nostril, half up the other. How long do we wait before we give another dose? Right, 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes isn't this. First dose in, still not breathing. Second dose in, still not breathing. Third dose in, what are we doing? We're drowning them. The 4 milligrams, so we know that that all gets shot into, delivered through one nostril. 2 to 3 minute wait. Within that 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to monitor their breathing. If they're not breathing, the adult, we're going to give that breath every 5 to 6 seconds. If it's a child or infant, every 3 to 5 seconds, we're going to give a breath. What's a common denominator? What's the number you got to remember? 5. We're going to keep giving one breath every 5 seconds. In a 2 to 3 minute period, you're going to be giving quite a few breaths. It's important. Don't miss that piece. For the cop side, they get transported to the ER. It's covered under the PC law that the ER could, not that they do, but most should, hold them for 4 hours. We send, as you can see, Brockton PD, we send all the nasal Narcan that we used on that subject with them to the hospital. It's good for the staff. Was it 2 millimeters? Was it 4? How many 4s did they give? Anybody using the injectables? Nobody? Okay. Overdose reports filled out. That's more for a grant with us because a grant is funding our overdose. We also give them a the Brockton area opioid abuse card. That's a must. That goes into everybody that overdoses into their pocket, or mailed out to them or given to a family member. Expiration dates on the bottom of the box. And as far as shelf life, usually 18 months, depends on when your allotment comes in, and it has to be climate controlled between 59 and 86 degrees. Now that's the easy part. Hands-on for the rescue breathing, for any recovery coach that wants it. I have a mannequin, I have a mask, I have an ambu bag, and we can do that, get together on the floor right here. Anything?
Real quick is, we're going to be going out doing our outreach visit. You know, hopefully by this time now, we have that comfort zone going, that two-way communication going. But just to let people know too, this does not take the place of emergency medical treatment. Okay, we got to encourage them to call 911 and remind them that calling 911 brings people there to help, not to arrest. So it's key. They have to go to the hospital. We also want to encourage the people when we're dropping this off to get CPR trained. If it's not the full thing, the family and friends version that we're doing at the EB Hope Drop-In Center Thursday and the one in Plymouth on Tuesday. If you know anybody that needs it, you all know the players in your town, please encourage them to come. Encourage them to come. And a lot of times I found when we were doing the visits is we'd show up and I have Narcan. Oh, that's great. Where is it? I think it's here, but I don't know how to put it together. So if you could, just, you know, when we give this to them, just give a few minutes just to explain. Real simple. Does anybody use the 2s anymore? Or is it all the 4 milligrams now? So nobody uses the 2s that you have to put together? You got, okay. So, you know, demonstrate. Just, sometimes it's good to pre-stage it if it's in the house. I have some expired stuff. If anybody needs any, it's up for grabs to take on the visit with you and show how to put it together. The 4s, again, real simple. I do have an auto-injector trainer if anybody wants to see it. All right, if you come across one.
This trainer contains no needle or
it actually talks to you.
Place black end against outer thigh, then press firmly and hold in place for 5 seconds.
So you just put on, just hit them with it.
To inject. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Injection complete.
The real ones, the needle's self-contained, disappears. Okay, right, just out of thigh. Brian, you used to use them in Rockland, correct? Get rid of them? Yeah, they're expensive. You don't see them often, but so I think for now, anybody that would like to come up, review putting together the 2 mil. Lieutenant, you have a mannequin. We could talk about rescue breathing and CPR, and we're here to offer assistance.
At the very least, the recovery coaches that are in the room would like you to come up and do it. We know that the police officers do it every year.
All right, cool, thanks.
Thank you, Lieutenant Linehan, Sergeant Patterson. Okay, once again, that's going to wrap it up. Again, as Lieutenant Linehan indicated to our recovery coaches, they're good to go down here and just, you know, familiarize yourself with the equipment, CPR, bag mask use, and if you want to take any expired Narcan for demo purposes, you have to too. Again, meeting again in September, we'll send it out. We'll send out the minutes of this meeting. Thank you again. Thank you for your time and patience, and have a good day.